The weakening of the European currencies continues at the start of the new trading week. In fact, the pound sterling declines considerably compared to the euro. The fact is that, unlike the euro, which is weakening solely due to the obvious overbought conditions, the pound sterling is brought under pressure by one more negative factor. It's the growing dissatisfaction of businesses in the UK with the new trade agreement, which was signed in a hurry at the end of 2020. Everything happened so quickly that no one had time to understand what kind of agreement London and Brussels had signed. Thus, British companies have faced a wall of bureaucracy as they now have to complete a raft of paperwork, including customs and safety declarations. On top of that, this leads to delays and higher expenses, making British goods less competitive than their European counterparts. Less than 2 weeks have passed since the agreement entered into force. Nevertheless, this was enough for British businesses to feel its negative impact. Even if investor sentiment about the euro changes and the currency strengthens, the pound is unlikely to follow its lead. The pressure on the pound will probably only increase. The European currencies may also strengthen due to the tense situation in the United States, where Democrats plan to impeach Donald Trump, even despite the fact that the inauguration of Joe Biden will take place in a week. It seems that Democrats are trying to pursue their political opponents after they have lost power. In case the tension escalates, the pressure on the greenback and the entire US economy will be tremendous. Most importantly, it will gradually undermine confidence in the American system, which is based on the security of investments and capital. If US politicians start to pursuing their political opponents for real, it will inevitably affect the investment climate. Nevertheless, the rally of the US dollar continues. Most likely, investors simply refuse to believe that something like that may actually happen. Indeed, the United States has been the safest place for capital and investment for more than a century. The Euro-USD pace, retracing from the local high of the midterm upward trend, the US dollar has strengthened by 180 pips. The greenback is overbought, consequently the volume of short positions may increase. Based on the current location of the pair, one can see that the new trading week has started with a strong downward trend. As a result, the price fell to 1.2166. If the downtrend goes on, the price may plunge even to the pivot point of 1.2130. If the price is below 1.2130, it may go down to 1.2060 and even 1.2000. The GBP-USD pair has been retracing from 1.3702, the peak of the midterm upward trend since January 4th. The price change is 200 pips. Simply put, the price is still at the peak of the uptrend. This means that the pound sterling is overbought. According to the current trading chart, the US dollar strengthened by 70 pips at the start of the trading day. If the price is below 1.3485, the price may fall to 1.3430 and 33.50, given that the pound sterling is overbought. That's all for now. We wish you profitable deals. See you in our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.